You can feel it, can't you? That tension in the air. It's not just preseason jitters, it's the smell of revolution. And in Cleveland, it's got a name. Shadeur Sanders. The rookie with the pedigree, the swagger, and a chip on his shoulder the size of First Energy Stadium. But behind the buzz lies a brutal reality. This isn't just a quarterback competition, it's a political knife fight inside the Browns' front office. A war of vision, ego, and desperation, and the fallout could reshape the entire franchise. Let's be clear, if Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett are your best options heading into Week 1, you're not rebuilding. You're bracing for impact. And if you're head coach Kevin Stefanski or GM Andrew Berry, that pit in your stomach? It's not indigestion. It's job security slipping through your fingers. Because if Shadeur ends up under center before he's ready and flops, it won't just be a bad decision. It'll be your decision. And Cleveland, they've had enough of bad decisions. But what if this time it's different? See, this whole thing isn't just about Shadeur's arm talent or locker room leadership. It's about who really runs the Browns. On one side, you've got Stefanski and Berry trying to build a team the right way. Slow, deliberate, veteran first. And on the other, you've got Jimmy Haslam, the billionaire owner who's not just meddling, he's mandating. Reports say he didn't just want Sanders. He demanded him. Overruled his scouts. Ignored his coach. Drafted a fifth-round wild card and said, "That's my guy." Now, he wants him on the field. Week 1. London game be damned. Insiders whisper October 12th is the D-Day, Shadeur's debut. The coaching staff says no. Too risky. Too early. Haslam says yes. The NFL isn't a daycare, it's a stage. And Sanders, he better be ready for the spotlight. But here's where it gets spicy. Shadeur didn't just show up to camp with a smile and a clipboard. He showed up surgical. Precise passes. Pocket poise. Command in the huddle like he's been here for 5 years. Teammates noticed. Coaches flinched. Fans went nuts. His jersey's outselling half the roster. Every open practice feels like a rock concert just to watch him throw. And now, everyone's looking at Stefanski. Does he play it safe? Stick with the aging vet and risk looking like he's afraid to adapt? Or does he give in, start Shadeur, and risk burning the kid too early? Either path might get him fired. And that's the trap. Let's not pretend Shadeur's ride has been smooth either. The speeding tickets? Yeah, not great. But let's be real. Half the country's got a lead foot. It's how he responded that matters. He didn't dodge it. He owned it. Said he's done driving. Hired a chauffeur. That's not a meltdown. That's maturity. Growth. Accountability. And still, the critics circle like vultures. He's not ready. He's too emotional. Too close to Dion. But look at his college tape. Over 11,000 passing yards, 104 touchdowns, 69% completion rate. That's not raw talent. That's refined excellence. And during minicamp, a 78% completion rate under pressure. Stefanski even called him a generational talent. And that's not a phrase you toss around in Cleveland lightly. But maybe this isn't just about readiness. Maybe this is about control. Stefanski didn't want this smoke. That's why he drafted Dillon Gabriel earlier than projected, an obvious hedge. A way to dodge the Shadeur circus. But Haslam saw through it. Doubled down. Said, "Nah, we're going with the kid." And now, the pressure is suffocating. Because in Cleveland, quarterback isn't just a position, it's a cursed throne. And every year, a new name gets sacrificed on it. Yet this year feels different. It's not just hype. It's hope. For the first time in a long time, Browns fans aren't just watching, they're believing. They see Shadeur as more than a player. He's a promise. A leader. A symbol that maybe, just maybe, this team can finally break the cycle. Even the media's turning. Colin Cowherd, who dragged Sanders before the draft, is now calling him the most promising QB on the roster. Says he should start over Flacco and Gabriel. ESPN's debating his leadership. Cam Newton's throwing shade. And every podcast in the league is dissecting his every move. And then came the bombshell, the Giants interview. Jackson Dart's awkward footage gets released, nothing special. But Shadeur's? Nowhere to be found. Fans smell cover-up. Analysts demand answers. What's the league hiding? Did Shadeur say something controversial, or is this a smear campaign against a kid who refused to play by old-school rules? The lack of transparency is turning the draft process itself into a scandal. Look, this story isn't done. It's only just getting started. And Brown's breakout is here for every twist and turn. So if you bleed orange and brown, now's the time to subscribe and be part of this growing movement. Hit that like button and drop a comment. Are you Team Stefanski or Team Shadeur? Because make no mistake, the battle lines have been drawn, and the next few weeks could define the Browns for the next decade. Shadeur Sanders isn't just chasing a job. He's chasing a legacy. And Cleveland, you might finally have your franchise quarterback. The only question left, is the franchise ready for him?